Who do you think's hotter, me or you?
There's a new breed of mum on the block.
All of my lad mates have called you a MILF, said, I'll bone that.
To their kids' horror, they're determined to steal the spotlight.
I was a bit concerned when you got on the pole.
They'll do whatever it takes to be sexier
Filler, you can have it to plump your nun out if your new's looking a little bit old and wrinkly.
and hotter than their offspring.
Get too much attention tonight, as always. I'm not going to lie, I'm a bit missed.
Putting looks first, whatever the cost.
I wanted a boob job because of you.
Is boob job not the norm now?
And it's not just the mums,
All in pants tonight.
the dads and the grannies are at it too.
Roanoke gracefully. No, I don't believe in it.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the hottest of them all?
What's your name, baby?
Tonight, a mum who's modelling herself and her daughters on a famous family.
We're super hot. We are the Kardashians of the UK.
A dad who won't stop hogging the limelight.
I'm the hottest.
Actually, Dad's the hottest.
A glamorous gran determined to outmaneuver her granddaughter on the dance floor.
It made me feel really single.
And what's worse than being outshone by your gran? Meet the man whose wife has decided her dog is hotter than him.
How do I feel about Daniela and Venice sharing a bed? Do you know what? I don't mind.
In central London, 55-year-old mum Maruga loves the best things in life and being the centre of attention.
If I walk into a club and all the eyes don't turn on me, I'm thinking, you're gay. It's about loving yourself. You have one life, one chance, look the best you can.
Maruga has identical twin daughters, Tasha and Tanya.
We're all very attention-seeking family. We're very hot. We're super hot. We are the Kardashians of the UK.
And mum likes to make sure their superstar looks are well maintained.
Can I keep them round, yeah?
When it comes to being hot, mum's the word.
For me, I'm the hottest.
I'm proud that my mum's hot.
This mum's determined to lead the way for her girls.
They're beautiful, they're different, they're twins. If you've got it, flaunt it.
I knew from when I was young that I wanted a boob job because of you. Because you got your boobs done and you had small boobs and then they were big all of a sudden. So I was like, yeah, that's definitely what I'm going to do.
So, in a desperate bid to keep up with their hot mum, they both went under the knife. And along with their boob jobs, they both had nose ops and get regular Botox to look the part.
I don't think you really achieved full MILF status until our more adult years.
To secure their own position in the limelight, the twins decided to up the ante and show off their own assets.
When the twins told me they wanted to be glamour models, I said, why not? Absolutely. I encouraged them. I was proud of them. The first glamour shoot they did was mainly lingerie.
We were like, Mummy, you're going to need to come with us because we don't really know what we're doing, you know.
There was no nudity, no open leg shots, nothing like that. It was just very tame.
And I just thought we'll be safe because we got our mum, and our mum, she's a really strong woman. Like, you don't say no to her, you don't try and mess our mum around.
Mum might be supportive, but she still feels a pang of jealousy now the girls are upstaging her.
I was very envious that they had this opportunity to do something and be models. I wish when I was young I had that opportunity to do glamour modeling. I would have so done it.
And it's not just the MILFs who want to get in on the action. The dads are at it too. Over in Staffordshire, 46-year-old Chris loves a night out on the lash. with his best mate, 24-year-old daughter Megan and her posse of fun-loving girls.
In my mind, I'm still 20. I want to go out, I want to be able to relate to them, and I still want to do the things that they do.
I get it all the time. Like, your dad's really fit or your dad's really hot. How old's your dad?
But there's only room for one hottie in this relationship.
I'm the hottest because I'm younger and fresher looking and I do more to myself.
But then surely you should look at that and say, well, actually, Dad's the hottest because he's very intelligent, wise, got a good job, and knows where he's going in life.
This daddy's girl loves being in competition with her old man, and moving in with Dad as a teen taught her one thing: how to get exactly what she wanted.
Dad spoils me, and he knows he does.
Megan has been lived with me for many, many years, recently moved out into her own house. But it was a great kind of time in our lives that we actually spent these years just bonding really closely.
I have got him right where I want him. Hi, Dad!
Megan might have mastered wrapping Dad around her little finger, but when it comes to stealing all the limelight, she has to work a lot harder.
When you go out, who gets the most attention out of the two of you?
I wouldn't always agree with that. Megan gets upset if she doesn't get the attention, so quite often I will just allow it to happen.
It annoys me, because it sort of, in a way, cock-blocks me. I get to a party and I think there's going to be some hotties here tonight. I walk in, I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. I've been cock-blocked by my own dad.
Getting ready for a Saturday night out means one thing: a competition to see who can look the hottest.
We're like twins. People wouldn't even know, would they? If I just have a shave. Now I can pretend to be your sister. I could be Christine. Could I get away with it?
No, Dad.
You wait. All your friends will be loving it later.
Whilst Dad tries the charm offensive, Megan's busy putting on the war paint.
This is why I'm hotter than you.
You reckon?
I know so.
And his status as a DILF has meant he's even tried a few moves on Megan's friends.
I haven't snogged any of your mates.
That's the biggest lie you've said. Because you know you've definitely snogged my mate.
Only one or two of them. That's just wrong now, isn't it?
Yes, Dad, very wrong.
Well, at least they're young and nice looking rather than old and wrinkly.
You can get done for that, you know.
While Megan does all she can to look the hottest, Chris confidently keeps his cool.
So it doesn't take me long to get ready. There's not a lot you can do with perfection. So what about these, Meg? Pulling pants tonight?
Dad.
No? I could get the thong out.
For God's sake.
Oh, okay. I'll stay with these then.
After a few final checks, it's time to hit the town.
That's it. Looking good, Meg.
Ready to go?
I think so. You?
Oh, it is cold.
Coming up, things soon hot up. For Dad, that is. A glam gran gets ready to take her granddaughter out on the town.
What am I supposed to do as a nan at 55? Sit in and do knitting? No, I don't think so.
And Maruga backs her twin's sexy online blog.
I wish I had all that when I was young. I keep saying that to them.
It's Saturday night in Bristol, and as the bars and clubs fill up, 18-year-old Emma is getting ready for a big night out. But her partner in crime on this girly night on the tiles is none other than her nan, 55-year-old Amanda.
No, I don't think any friends have gone clubbing with their nans, ever.
A grandma of 5, Amanda has been desperate for her eldest grandchild to turn 18 so she can take her out clubbing.
We'll have a few drinks first, won't we, before we go out? I'm not one for getting drunk. I don't do drink that much.
I do.
Even though Emma knows she's got youth on her side, it'll be a struggle to compete with Nan.
Most of my friends, like boyfriends, call my nan Gil.
Who's hotter out of the two of you?
You can answer that question.
I think I do look hotter for my age than my granddaughter. Sorry, Em.
How harsh.
Yep, Amanda's more than happy to steal the limelight from her granddaughter. And it's usually in a figure-hugging outfit.
She wears mini skirts and heels.
Well, that's short.
Other nans don't do that, though.
No,
do
that's
they?
true.
No nans wear heels every day of their life.
No, that's true. They don't, I guess. Dressing my age? What does that mean? Dressing my age? I have no idea. If somebody wants to show me or tell me, be my guest. What am I supposed to do as a nan at 55? Sit in and do knitting, right, and watch soaps? No, I don't think so.
With an hour to go before they hit the town, Nan's pulling out all the stops.
I would probably describe my style as tasteful and classy for my age.
Too short. Nothing's too short.
I'm more about for me. But slightly sexy, because obviously I'm not that old.
Classy. She cares about herself more than most nans, I guess.
Does this need ironing?
She can wear anything she wants, to be honest. Unless she walks around in her underwear around town and stuff, then it doesn't bother me what she wears.
But there is something that will bother Emma.
If Matt and she pulls, I'll start crying because I'm stood there alone.
Worried she won't measure up, 18-year-old Emma's got a plan. She can always reveal Amanda's true identity.
If someone comes up to me and asks if that's my nan, I'll tell them, obviously.
In Staffordshire, 46-year-old dad Chris is always looking for a chance to outshine his 24-year-old daughter, Megan.
Gonna get a moonwalk in.
On a night out, he's determined to look hotter than his little princess,
Oh, yes.
even though she's 20 years younger. First stop, a drink at their local boozer. But it's not long before Chris works his magic in the war to be crowned the hottest and takes an early victory.
No way!
A romantic text from a secret admirer.
This is just typical. It says, don't let him near us when we have a drink, as we will probably drag the poor man off for a threesome and ruin him. Oh my God! And when he gets all these girls saying, your dad's hot, he loves it. Loves it. He probably secretly records it.
Which dad wouldn't?
Right, now with all the girls together, who do you think's hotter, me or my dad?
Do you know what? I'll help you out if you set me up with your dad later.
Right, girls, simmer down, simmer down.
Occasionally, Megan will not like the limelight moved away from her. If we're in the same group of people, we will compete for that attention.
To being hot.
Hotter.
Not as hot as me.
Chris may have won the first round, but Megan's not thrown in the hot towel yet.
I'm looking forward to tonight.
Even though Megan's burning up the dance floor, once again, it's Dad grabbing all the attention.
If I see Dad flirting with someone, I have two choices. I either think, go over and embarrass him, or I think now's my chance to flirt, and I quickly go and find someone I can flirt with while he's distracted and he can't do it to me.
But that's the competitive bit. She likes to destroy what I'm up to.
Yeah, fuck you, Dad!
And Dad goes in for the kill. But Megan won't be outdone just yet.
No, that's it!
As the night draws to an end, it's 46-year-old Dad who comes out tops.
I've had some attention. Not
Who's had
as much
more?
as you, yeah? You have had more.
Okay.
But that's because it's early on in the night. Later on, I'm sure we'll have to wait.
Oh, okay.
Megan's not giving up without a fight. She's got a plan to get Daddy to buy her a very expensive gift. One she's convinced will make her hotter than him, once and for all. In London, the self-proclaimed Kardashians of the UK are led by 55-year-old mum, Maruga. She's always been a sexy role model to her 27-year-old twins.
Our mum was always naked around us and stuff, wasn't she? So I guess, like, to us, nakedness isn't weird.
Determined to follow in her body-confident footsteps, Tasha and Tanya have gone all out to become glamour models.
I remember thinking, like, oh, I don't feel awkward or uncomfortable by this at all.
And Mum would love to turn back the clock.
I wish I had all that when I was young. I keep saying that to them.
Because it wasn't the same for her growing up.
Being an Indian, there's always that expectation of you to academically be successful. You either have to be a doctor or a lawyer. So I know I had that, my siblings had that, so that's exactly what I didn't want for my children. So I never put that pressure on them.
But there's always pressure, whatever you do in life. For one, they need to keep their money makers in peak condition.
I got into the gym maybe about 2 or 3 years ago, and then our body started to look a little bit different.
Not a little bit, really different.
And she's like, well, no, I'm not doing a bum shot, because if I stand next to her and do a bum shot, then all we're going to get is people commenting that her ass is better than mine. She's like, I know it's better than mine. And I'm like, why don't you just come to the gym with me, Tash?
So then I had to start going gym.
And now she loves it.
But there's one thing the girls don't love.
I don't like the fact that people naturally assume that we come from a broken home and we must have these awful parents, when actually we had a really, we grew up in a traditional...
Or even just when people assume that our parents must be disappointed.
And we actually did grow up in a traditional nuclear family. Our dad's from Northern Ireland, and then our mum grew up in India, and they met each other. Had us. We came along a few years later.
I wouldn't say we massively embrace our Indian culture. I like curry. She doesn't.
I do a bit now.
While the twins forge ahead with a career that Mum can only dream of, she's involved in every step they take.
We said to our mum, we think we should do more Indian-sounding names, but also that sound like twin names.
Because obviously Tasha and Tanya they go together like TNT.
And they just fell out of her mouth. Pretty and Priya.
With Mum's backing, the girls launch their very own saucy website.
What are you doing it, girls? On the chair, aren't you?
Today, while Mum's working, they're doing one of their sexy shoots at home.
Maybe we should do like a domination thing, because we haven't done one of those in a while.
Yeah, well, we'll just take a few pictures.
I think I'm very body confident, really. I always get my stockings from Asda because they fit me the nicest.
Are we doing the blog first? Hi, guys. Hey. So today we are going to be filming a question and answer blog for you guys. I think before you do it, you always get this like preconceived idea. It's probably going to be really seedy. Question number 1. What is your favourite position? My favourite position is, of course, doggy, because I like a guy to be checking out my arse. Have you ever had a threesome? I have experimented with a few things.
So guys, that's all your questions. We hope you're loving it just as much as we're loving giving it to you guys. See you later. Mum's advice has certainly paid off financially.
Doing this job has allowed us to buy a house. It allows us to drive nice cars. I really don't mind talking about how much money I make.
This shoot costs like £1,000, I think.
We've earned way more than your average person.
These ones were about 2,000.
They're gorgeous girls, they're beautiful girls, they're independent girls. I was very proud that I've produced beautiful ladies. They're very hot, otherwise they wouldn't be where they are.
Even though Mum can't help but take credit for their looks, she's forced to take a back seat when it comes to the girl's next career move. Adult TV. Someone else who knows what it's like to be relegated to the back seat is 45-year-old Mike from Essex. He's no longer top dog in his marital home.
Venice means the world to Daniela.
Have you had a good day? He's been forced to compete for his wife's attentions with Venice, the poodle.
Venice.
Looks-obsessed 40-year-old Daniela has decided that her dog is hotter than her hubby, and Mike's had to accept his position at the bottom of the pack.
Venice is definitely hotter than me. Damn right. She's got it on, hasn't she? She's like pink and swags it.
For me, Venice comes before Mike, and Mike knows that. She understands me more than anybody ever does. She just knows me inside out.
They've just got this relationship that's just, it's beautiful. It's lovely to watch.
And while Mike is out earning money for the family... Takes me hours to get ready. She wakes up looking this beautiful. Daniela's happy spending his hard-earned cash on pampering her beloved pooch. A little bit of ear bling. Are you cute? Do you want a treat for being cute? She reckons she blows £10,000 a year on Venice, but she's worth every penny. Venice is the #1 in my life because she loves me completely. She is almost like a daughter to me. She's kind of human. I think she is actually part human. You're a clever girl. You understand what I'm saying as well, don't you?
They're just like, got this telepathy thing going on. It's like, it's just it's wonderful. It's really lovely. I don't find it odd. They've just grown together.
Daniela has such a special bond with Venice, she's convinced her little girl is about to make an astonishing breakthrough. She's actually trying to learn to speak at the moment. She will mouth words and try to come out with them, and it just frustrates her that she just cannot get it out. Like all good mums, Daniela's even hoping a little extra language tuition might help speed things up. So I'm teaching her different moves in Italian. Restare, restare, restare. Vieni qui, brava ragazza. She's a very intelligent dog, and she's a really good student. She's the quickest learner that I've got in my pack, although it helps with her being so tuned into my energy. While Venice gets driven around like a princess, Mike is left managing the other 6 members of the pack. Her Mini's her favourite thing. She loves her Mini, she loves driving cars, she's a thrill seeker. Sit down, darling, otherwise you're going to fall. I'm not carrying you yet, come on. I know what you want. You want to be carried, don't you? Do you want Mummy carry Bubby? Come on. Come on then, Mummy carry Bubba. Oh, Mummy carry Bubba. Come on then. That's it. That's what you want, isn't it? At home, Mike doesn't get a look in either, with hot dog Venice taking top spot. What? Let's hurry up.
When Danielle and I got married, obviously we had no dogs in our life at that point. And then we got little Venice, and I suppose I never thought that she'd have a closer relationship with the dog than me.
Come on then, Bubba. Good girl.
Myself and Mike do have our own bedrooms now. But to be fair, I think that's the key to successful marriage.
Come on then. Come, Betty's. Come, Betty's. Good girl.
How do I feel about Daniela and Venice sharing a bed? Do you know what? I don't mind.
We're going to sleep in. We will. It's just almost like coming in a teddy bear at night, going to sleep with a dog. You know, it's just a very sort of natural thing to do. Coming up, Megan's working on the bank of dad to cough up for some hot boobs.
Not paying for new boobs.
But
Get yourself a fella, they can
Here he
pay.
goes again.
Mike plays gooseberry on a doggy dinner date.
What do you want? Fish pie? Fish pie, please, for Venice.
And glam gran Amanda's pulling more than a few moves.
That guy over there just called me a guilt.
It's nearly midnight, and in Bristol, glam nan of 5 Amanda is hitting the town with her eldest grandchild, 18-year-old Emma.
I think we're going to get a lot of male admirers when we go out.
This hot nan may be almost 40 years older than her granddaughter, but she's happy to take centre stage and lap up the compliments.
She's just a friend. Okay, no, she's my granddaughter. Really? Yes. Oh my gosh, congratulations. You have a nice body to be out there.
And as the night goes on, it's not 18-year-old Emma who's attracting all the attention. Like bees to a honeypot, the men are swarming around her 55-year-old nan.
No, I don't think it was good enough for my nan. Never.
Thank you. Oh, that's good. The night is young.
Even taking a break from the dance floor, it's Nan that's turning heads.
She's my granddaughter, yes. What? Yes, I am a grandma. Thank you. That guy over there just called me a guilt. Awkward.
And as the night goes on, it's clear that this glam gran has left Emma in the shade.
It made me feel really single.
I feel as if I've been out with my mate, not my granddaughter.
Thank you. She got the most attention. I'm very drunk.
Yeah, I feel a bit tipsy myself. So we need to head over to the kebab place.
I'd rather a glam nan than a normal nan, I guess.
What's normal though?
A knitting nan.
A knitting nan, yeah, oh God.
I don't think I can eat all this. Yeah, you can. I believe in you.
It's not just glam grans, hot mamas and sexy dads blurring the lines of who's hot and who's not. In Essex, 45-year-old Mike is locked in a battle for his wife's affections with pink pet poodle Venice.
I don't really French kiss Mike anymore. I just don't have that relationship really. I get more tongue action from Venice than I do Mike.
Venice is definitely hotter than me. Damn right. She's like a little supermodel.
And even on a date out, Mike knows his place. It's his job to chauffeur the girls.
Oh, you're getting excited, Venice. Yum yums.
Daniela's bought her #1 pooch out for a spot of lunch.
Good girl. Let's pop you on your chair.
But there's not a tin of dog food in sight.
What do you want? Fish pie, please, for Venice.
And for Mike,
And I'm also having a fish pie.
I'm not sure he's going to get a word in.
Twice? I do have her plate with her. Do you want us to transfer it at the table?
Yeah, I'm gonna come with the table and they're gonna transfer.
Okay, great, thank you.
Finally, Mike gets a chance to order.
Fritters on the side.
Okay, that's ready for you now, bud. Should we put you on? Put you on the table? You eat your din-dins. That's it. Mind your ears. Oh, good girl eating your vegetables. Oh, Bubba, Mummy get your doggy bag. Take some home with you.
A regular diner here, Venice's animal magnetism has given her a reputation as the hottest dog in town.
She's gorgeous. I love her pink hair. It's fantastic. And she's got brilliant table manners.
Did you enjoy that? Was that nice? Mwah. Good girl. Come on then, let's go. Say thank you. 1, 2, 3.
After a bite to eat, there's nothing the girls like more than hitting the shops. With Mike's credit card, of course.
Come on then. Let's Mummy get you out your bag.
And with Venice's 5th birthday fast approaching, Daniela is happy to splash yet more of his cash on her favourite dog.
So I've taken Venice out today to have a look for something for her to wear for her party. Got a nice range of collars here. She doesn't really wear clothes anymore. I mean, she's got a jumper on today because she's a bit cold, but she's not into dresses and stuff like that. So I want to keep it nice and simple. Obviously, leopard is on fleek at the moment. It's really cute, actually. She looks quite good in that. Venice knows exactly what sexy is. Venice is the sex in sexy.
Give Mummy kisses. You're not talking to Mummy. Has Mummy worn you out?
You're going to get in your bag for Mama. Come on then. You snuggle down. That's it. Is your bum in? Oh. Thank you. Thanks. And you.
With the outfit sorted, all that's left now is the simple matter of the party. And like all party princesses, Venice needs her beauty sleep before the big day. In Staffordshire, 24-year-old Megan may be Dad's little princess, but he's not letting her be belle of the ball.
When we're on a night out, all my friends see my dad and they do say like, oh, the DILF's out, like, where's the DILF? Or, oh my God, your dad's such a DILF. If I hear DILF one more time, he's going to be a dead dad. He's going to be a double DILF.
So Megan's got one last plan to try and overtake him in the hot stakes for good. She's already got Dad paying for all her beauty treatments.
He works hard for his money. I work hard to take it. Like fake eyelashes on, my lip fillers done, extensions in.
Now she's got her sights set on 2 new purchases.
I really want breast implants. I think men are really shallow. If a woman walks past a man in a club and one's got big boobs and one's got little, which one would you look at? The big busty one going past. I think bigger and better is actually the way forward.
And like everything else, she expects Dad to put them on his credit card.
I think you should pay for me to get a boob job.
Why?
Well, because I want them.
I understand why you want them, but you have to start standing on your own 2 feet and start paying for stuff yourself.
Dad, do you want me to get a boyfriend? Yes, exactly. So if you pay for me to get these babies up here, and then I'll get a boyfriend quicker.
Why?
paying for new boobs.
But think-
Get yourself a fella, a banker, a solicitor, an accountant. They can
Here
pay.
he goes again.
If they want to use them and want to have the benefits of them, they can pay for them.
But Megan doesn't understand the meaning of the word no.
I am used to getting what I want.
Yeah, you are.
I want this one here.
Come on!
Yes, Dad!
Mate.
Who wants an easy life?
Me.
He's got big lips like me. Well,
Me.
And Daddy's princess isn't going to give up her dream of looking hotter.
the hell? If I had a boob job on a serious level, like this. Woo! Hi, boys! Oh, you are kidding me!
It's looking good.
Finally, her nagging might have worn Dad
If
down.
you get all three of these, I'll consider buying you a boob job.
What about one boob?
It's game over. No booby prize for Megan.
I won. Haha, no boob job. Sorry, baby. Next time.
For now, it seems Megan will have to work with what she's got to compete with Dad for the spotlight. Back at home in Bristol,
Hi, how are you?
and with hangovers subsided,
All the pictures of us, look.
Oh no.
See these?
How embarrassing.
Remember this one? Okay.
Amanda's pulling out the family album to show how similar she is to her 18-year-old granddaughter, Emma.
Yeah, I think my nan thinks we look like twins.
People say that we look like sisters, which is good for me, but not maybe so good for her. We're so much alike. It is scary.
The way I talk and the way I act.
Yeah, definitely. You're definitely your nan's granddaughter.
Yeah.
Definitely.
She always says live life to the fullest, no matter what.
But Amanda hasn't always been so carefree.
A few years ago, I lost my son Stuart in a car accident. They basically said that, there was nothing I could do, and we had to sort of let him go, basically. Horrendous, absolutely horrendous. He was a really chubby little boy when he was tiny, but he would eat for England.
Losing her son triggered a total transformation and a new lust for life.
It changed my outlook on life completely, and it basically made me decide to live life to the full. Life goes on.
And her grandchildren, including Stuart's eldest daughter Emma, help keep her young at heart.
Since my dad passed away, my nan's been a lot more out there. I'll describe her as bubbly, sometimes in your face. Just young, I guess.
Coming up, Amanda strips off to prove age is just a number.
Oh no, gracefully. No, I don't believe in it.
And hot mum Maruga gives her twin girls invaluable career advice.
I said, you need to jiggle that ass.
In Bristol, glam nan Amanda is so confident about being hot, last year, at the age of 54, she tried her hand at modelling.
This is where it all started, this picture here.
I like shoes.
Had the best time ever. Didn't even recognise myself.
I think she looks really good for her age.
She got the bug, and one thing led to another. Even taking the plunge to reveal all in a beauty pageant.
I never thought I would be up on stage in a bikini at my age. I didn't think I looked too bad for 54.
But I bet everyone else wouldn't look like that at that age. Well, all my friends are like, that's not your nan. You know what boys like. They're always like, oh, she's hot or she's fit. Yeah, she is a hot nan.
But that was just the beginning. Amanda decided to turn up the heat, bare all, and do some sexy lingerie shots.
This is the bra I wore, and this is obviously the knickers I wore, which is really tiny. And I wore hold-ups with them.
When I first saw the lingerie pictures, I was really uncomfortable about it, and it just, I don't know, kind of got used to it after a while.
I think my granddaughter, she was a bit shocked to start off with, but I think she was pleased after she got over the initial shock.
Obviously, because no nan would do that ever, but obviously my nan has.
But Amanda doesn't want to be like most nans and has big dreams.
So I think I'd probably like to do a bit more lingerie. I mean, I'd love to do Ann Summers. If you've got it, flaunt it.
Look at me a bit more.
I got to a point in my life with, you know, what had happened in the past. I thought, do you know what? Let's live life now. You know, regardless of how old I am.
That's beautiful. Fingers through your hair.
Now I think, just do it. Just, you know, what's the worst thing can happen? Nothing, really. So, you know, I'm just going for it.
Just roll over to me a little bit more for me. That's it. You got it.
Well, they say life begins at 40, don't they? And they say, some people say 50's the new 40. So I'm going with it. Why not? Why not?
Hot Mama Maruga, on the other hand, has reluctantly passed on the baton of being the hottest in her family to twin daughters, Tasha and Tanya. They've progressed from glamour modelling to working in adult TV.
Today we're looking for outfits that we can wear at work because I've exhausted all of mine, to be honest.
And this mum's not prepared to just watch from the sidelines. Maruga's still keen to be part of the action, so today she's taking them shopping. After all, Mum knows best.
It doesn't bother me to see them in a nice, sexy lingerie, looking pretty, or even topless. It doesn't bother me. I think they look amazing.
Pun intended, isn't it?
I have a crop top on underneath this purely because of the fact that if I don't, my nipples are very aggressive through my tops. Well, I mean, it fits you on the boob area and the bum area, but then because you're small there, it goes baggy there. Story of our life.
This mum will encourage her girls to do anything to look hot.
I think the boob jobs are nice. I think, why not? I think, is boob job not the norm now? I think every other girl has a boob job.
If I didn't have my bra on, then these were, and I'd loosen the straps, it would be fine, wouldn't it? Mum loves it.
Mum also loves the fact that the girls are fronting their own successful adult show.
Tuesday night's edition, I give you the hardest adult content.
Even though there's a part of her that wishes it was still all about her.
When they told me, I said, you need to jiggle that ass.
We were watching it every night.
I was on my hands and knees on the floor,
learning the
trying to
bum
perfect
shape.
the bum shape.
I wasn't shocked or horrified. I thought, why not? If you've got it, flaunt it.
And Mum likes to make sure her girls look as hot as possible on screen.
What's your name, baby?
When Tasha and Tanya first started, I used to watch just to make sure that no labels were sticking out, that they were smiling, and their hair looked okay.
I'm under no illusion that this is a very unconventional, very unnormal job, but it has become normal.
And all because Hot Mum Maruga has given her daughters the chance to live out her own dreams.
If Babe Station or was around my time, I would so be on it. I would be the first in the queue, shaking that phone saying,
But now the twins have well and truly left Mum behind when it comes to being the hottest. They're even up for an award for their glamour work.
I think that we've been successful because we are twins and people dig twins, and because we're Indian as well. Yeah, it's quite a big market. There's that whole taboo to it, you know, because we're Indian we shouldn't really be doing it.
Thanks, guys. We love you.
they're my daughters, that's why they've done so well. No, they're unique, they're different, they bring some different energy, different vibe to the industry.
Well done.
I just want them to be happy, I want them to do well, I want them to be proud of what they've achieved. I just want happiness for my children. End of story.
While dishy dads, yummy mummies and glam grands vie to be hotter than you, imagine a pink poodle taking your hotspot at home. In Essex, hubby Mike has to fight with the pet poodle for his wife Daniella's attention.
I'm always jealous of Venice. She's got a Bentley. I ain't got a Bentley.
Daniella can't stop spoiling her top dog, and with Venice's 5th birthday looming, she's been on another spending frenzy with Mike's wallet.
So, this year we're doing a leopard print theme for her. So I'm just getting the party bags together. I've got these squeaky knickers, which is quite cute.
Venice cost me probably a small fortune. How much, I don't know. I really don't care to know.
We've got squeaky bras.
Venice's party could cost about £500.
I guess the party will cost a couple of grand overall.
The big day has finally arrived, and a nervous Daniella is putting the finishing touches to the doggy buffet.
So bacon bones, sausage dogs, cheese hearts, cheese board, the sausage selection, the steak, the chicken, the flat meats, dog cocktails and blinis. Don't start eating any of it though, because it's all been laid out.
I won't dare eat any of it.
Venice is getting really excited that her boyfriend Marley's coming. I don't know if he'll be wearing leopard print or not. Is he your leopard? Is he your baby leopard? Where's Marley? Where's Marley? Is Marley coming? Is he? Is he gonna come? You hope so. Oh, you hope so. He will come. Don't look worried. He will come. Venice! Happy girl! Happy girl! Why?
Luckily for Venice, she needn't contain her excitement any longer.
Oh, Venice! Marley! Venice! Oh, Marley! What did I tell you, Marley and her? Marley! So happy Marley's turned up, I could actually cry. See, it's the way to a man's heart, this is. I'm not sure if he's after Venice for her pink pom-poms or her food.
And while the dogs tuck into the cold meat selection, Mike's in charge of cleaning up after them.
Oh, the party is amazing. She's put on a lovely food spread.
There was actually steak that was for me, that was cooked and given to the dog.
Venice has put together some really nice goodie bags for you to take home. This one's for Marley. There we go, Marley. Oh, kisses.
The party's been a roaring success, but for Venice's next birthday, Daniella's thinking even bigger.
I think I quite like to take Venice to Venice. I think that might actually top this and get her riding around the Venetian river on like a gondola, maybe eating some ice cream. I think that might do it.
And even though Mike is left to pick up the dog mess, he's happy if his girls are happy.
Venice is worth every single penny that's spent on her. She really appreciates everything that she gets, and she has that that light in her eye when she gets something, and it's just lovely.
For now, it seems this hot dog has got only one thing on her mind.
You getting sleepy? Tired, she's all partied out. It's been worth it, though. Mummy will always love you. She will. Come and have a sleep. Come on, baby.
Next time, the mum who loves being a stripper.
I don't want to know.
The sisters being upstaged by their mum.
Mum's definitely hotter than all of us.
When we are out, I get a lot of attention, male attention.
A beauty blogger spending thousands to be hotter than his boyfriend.
I just believe you're not ugly, you're just poor. I don't think it's worth the money, and I don't think any of it's worth it.
Plus, the pensioner who refuses to grow old gracefully.
You naughty boy.
Core blimey governor. Now, tomorrow night at 10, former housemate Lauren Harries gets told to leave her signature cocktail dresses at the bar to make her a celebrity who's 100% hotter. Ryland's got a bit on the side for you next.